Hi, this is Asad with COZYROC. Today I'm going to show you guys how we can generate multiple Parquet files using COZYROC component. For this demo purpose, I'm going to use as a source SQL tables. So the agenda will be to dynamically generate Parquet file for each SQL table. So let's go ahead and design this SSIS package using COZYROC components to see how it goes. Okay, so I have this empty package at the moment. I do have a connection set up for my database, as well as I have a connection where I'm going to save Parquet file for each table that our package will generate. So on top of that, I have also three variables: var_list tables, which is of object type, and then I have another variable var_schema table, which I'm going to use in COZYROC database source component in order to query the desired table data. And then I have another variable var_tbl name that we will also use in our package. So so let's see, at the moment I have two tables in this database, COZYROC database, which the first one is column and the second one is resources. And we want to generate a Parquet file for each of this table. So the first thing I'm going to do is to drag and drop the execute SQL task to the canvas, and then we're going to set the result set to full result set, and the connection type I'm going to set up to the COZYROC database, and then the SQL statement will be, since I want to get the names of each table from this database, so select name from sys.tables order by. Okay, so select name from sys table order by name. Okay, so let's go ahead to the result set. We're going to add here our object type variable and set our result name to 0. Okay, so this execute SQL task will give us the name of each table that are available in this database. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop the for each loop container to the control flow canvas, and for the enumerator I'm going to go ahead and set up for each arrow enumerator, and then as a we have an object type variable list tables. Okay, and then here we're going to use our variable string type variable table name, and then let's go ahead and hit OK. So this is going to give us the list of tables, and then we want to loop our each name that is available in the list. So since we are going to generate multiple Parquet files for multiple SQL table, we're gonna use a COZYROC Dataflow Task component in order to accomplish this task. So let's go ahead, go to the Dataflow canvas, and for this demo purpose I'm going to use COZYROC Database Source Component. We're going to use the same connection that is already set up, and here what I can do is, since we as you guys can see, we have this schema variable, which is at the moment if you see the expression, I'm using a table name var_tbl name, and this is going to generate this schema dot whatever is the table name so which we can use in our database source component to query the data from this desired SQL table. Select star from. Okay, so we got the columns here. The next step is to, since we are using COZYROC Dataflow Task Plus component, I will just go ahead and remove static columns. So we can have thumb column. In this case, even if the data at the source, like you got another column added into the SQL table, or the data type got changed for one of the column. So if we are using thumb columns, it will take care of this dynamically during the runtime. So you don't have to go and manually change your package design every time if there is a change at the source level. So let me show you guys. As you can see, we have a thumb column for external column, as well as the output column is also set to thumb column. So the next step is to drag and drop COZYROC Parquet Destination component. So go ahead and connect database source component with Parquet Destination component. Since I have already set up a Parquet file connection, so I'm going to use this connection and do mapping. Okay, so everything is set up. Let's go ahead and see if there is anything at the moment available in this folder where we are going to save our Parquet files. So currently this folder is empty. Let's go ahead and execute our package to see how it goes. Okay, we got an error. Okay, so I see. So once we set up the Dataflow Task Plus with the required components in it, make sure that you go back to the control flow canvas and enable the components that are set up within Dataflow Task Plus. So I'm going to go ahead and enable, since we are using database source component as well as Parquet Destination component, so I have to enable them in Dataflow Task Plus. Now let's go ahead and execute it again to see how it goes. Okay, so the package execution is finished. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have columns .parquet and resources.parquet, two Parquet files. And if we go ahead and look into the database, we had a column SQL table as well as the resources SQL table. If we see here, we have the data available. So it successfully generated Parquet file for each of the tables. So the next step is, I'm just going to show you guys whether the generated Parquet files are valid or not. So in order to achieve this, let's go ahead and drag and drop Dataflow Task component to the canvas, and I'm going to use COZYROC Parquet source component and choose one of the files that we just generated. So go to browse Parquet files. Let's go ahead and use resources.parquet files. As you can see, it automatically detects the schema based on the files. So we can say that the schema looks correct. These are the columns that are available, like customer name, system name, table name, last modified date column. And we can even verify that here. For resources, if we see, these are the columns that are available. So in order to see the data, I'm just gonna use union all component and enable the data viewer. Let's execute this Dataflow task and see if the data is correct or not. So as you guys can see, this is our resource table, and it has the data available. So it means the Parquet file is not corrupted. I just wanted to show you guys that the data is correct, and you can use Parquet source component to read data from the Parquet file as well. So that was all. So as you guys can see how easy it is to set up a package using COZYROC component to dynamically generate Parquet file for multiple SQL tables. A source can be any source. I just use SQL table for this demo purpose. So leave the comment if you guys have any question or query regarding this demo, or specifically related to Parquet Destination Component or Dataflow Task Plus. Please leave a comment at the bottom of this video, or reach out to us at COZYROC help desk, and we will be glad to assist you. Thank you so much.